Believe it or not, about an hour ago, it was actually really peaceful out here. Morning. Right, so if you watch my videos regular, you'll know from the last video that today I'm going to be making a budgie box for my aviary. If you've just clicked onto the channel because you want to know how to make a budgie box, unfortunately this is not a how-to, it's probably a how not to. But subscribe to the channel and stay anyway. So the idea is I'm going to make a budgie box out of scrap that I can find lying around in my garden. I haven't got much, but I'm pretty sure I can make a box. The reason I'm making a box is I have 4 pairs of budgies and only 3 boxes, so there's a bit of squabbling. So I've gathered some tools together, some basics, a saw, a drill, a screwdriver, a hammer, some wood glue, the usual rubbish, and I'm going to go and hunt for some materials to make a budgie box. Wish me luck. At least it's not raining. Not going very well. I'm finding plenty of stuff, but it's all too thick. The only stuff I've found that is thin enough at the minute is actually featherboard, which is obviously thin at one end, fatter at the other end. It will do if I need to use it. Can't use this though because it's been treated with clear coat and it stinks. But I have other places to look. I'm not giving up just yet. I will find some thinner material. Right, I'm finding plenty of timber. The problem is it's wet and it's treated. Now I need to find dry timber and untreated. Untreated is a must. Down there is not dry and it's treated. No good. I honestly have no idea where this book came from whatsoever. Map of War. I mean, it probably would make an interesting read, so I'm going to put it somewhere safe. I probably did put it there safe, but I haven't got a clue where it came from. Right, turns out my timber supply is way more depleted than I thought it was. So what I've managed to get, I've managed to salvage from underneath the shed, because it's dry and untreated, is a few offcuts of featherboard, which I'm going to have to use. I've also found underneath the work units in here quite a lot of this, I think it's about 6mm tongue groove, but it would mean that I'd have to kind of like glue it together to get the size I wanted, and a lot of it is quite, I don't know if you can quite see that. It's not in the best of condition, it's quite warped, so maybe not a good idea. I have found, and this is probably overkill, but it's about 18mm thick plyboard. Now what I might do is use this plyboard to make the back. Technically I don't need a back because it's going against the wall. No, I could use this plyboard to make the back and the sides and the bottom, and then just make the front and the lid out of either the tongue groove or featherboard. Or I think I might have some smaller ply somewhere, but I haven't found it. But I've not looked everywhere because out there is a dump. I need to look out there. Yeah. Right, all I've done so far is make the bottom and the 2 sides out of the really thick 18mm ply. So what I've got is the base. I've made the base slightly bigger that way because obviously this is so thick, so once this goes on it will almost be the size inside of like a normal kind of budgie box. And then the front, I've found the thinner ply, haven't got enough to make the whole box out of it like I did the others, so I'm just going to make the front. So when this is all put together like this, like so, the front will go on, and then it won't look like it's great big thick plyboard from when you look at it. Then I've got to make the base, and I've got to have the little lid that flips up so I can see what's going on. What I am going to do though, which is what I didn't do with the last boxes I built, is before this all goes together I'm going to use something to make some kind of dip in here to house like the eggs so they don't go rolling around. Didn't do that in the other one because I built the whole thing up and then realised I couldn't get any kind of like tools in there to do it. So before I put it together and glue it and stuff, I'm going to make a little dippy thing in here. Clever. Yeah, I'm going to say that's working. There. Not the best job in the world, I know, but once it's all sanded off and made all buttery smooth, it'll be absolutely fine. Then I can put it together. Yeah. Smooth. Three sides on a base. Now if you'd been really eagle-eyed, you'd have seen I actually put the base on upside down, so the routed out whole thing was underneath. But I changed it because I spotted it. Right, so now I need to make a lid, make the front. I have enough of the thinner plyboard, I think, to make the front and make the lifty up lid. I just don't think I've got a hole saw the right size for the budgie box. This is the problem I had when I built the box. Last time I had to make the hole slightly bigger, but I'll keep looking. Right, so to put the front on, I'm just going to use a bit of the No More Nails or a bit of CT1, and I'm just going to panel pin it on rather than try and obviously do anything else with it, because well, it'll just split, won't it? So yeah, CT1, panel pin. It's been playing it for so long now. I think it finally died on me. Right, that drill is well, I've had them, I don't know, a long time. I mean, obviously it works fine, but the chuck itself is broken, which means I can't undo it to actually take that bit out to put the hole saw bit in, which is too big anyway, but I know that they do use them. So what I've had to do is, real emergency, in the shed of a very old DeWalt drill, which is currently charging, so I'm hoping it will charge enough just to put a hole in there so budgies can nest. Then I can panel pin the roof on. Well, not panel pin, obviously I've got to hinge it. Hinge the roof, put a little sticky thing in there so it can land, perch, go in the hole, into a nice buttery smooth bottom, lay eggs and have babies, make me money. Gotta wait for that battery though, if it charges. Right, I've waited for this battery to charge for all of about 5 minutes, but I'm getting very impatient. It's got a bit of life in it, so let's have a go. Wow, literally only just enough battery, but it's done the job. So now all I've got to do is put the lid on and get it in. So basically all I'm doing now is just using my very sharp knife to just, well, like I'm sharpening a pencil, just to shave the end of this great big dowel down. You wouldn't think budgies are going in this box, you think pterodactyls would be, but they are budgies. So yeah, I'm just shaving this down like a pencil, just so then I can whack in that hole I've just drilled with the spade bit, with the drill that is literally dying a death. Overkill, I know what you're thinking, massive overkill, but it's going to stop squabbling and it's going to do its job. So I'm going to take my drill and I'm going to go and put it up in the aviary. Stop squabbling. I've literally only just got out the aviary and they're showing interest in it already. It's absolutely huge. I've had to I wanted it right in that corner, so I've had to put it on brackets because I couldn't get to the screws to screw it in through the lid, and I've had to have the lid kind of open on a swingy motion so I can still be able to see in with the camera and be able to reach in if needs be. So what I'm going to do now is leave them alone, let them get used to this great big new monstrosity in the house, and see what happens. I'm gonna have a tidy up, definitely. Got tools everywhere, sawdust everywhere. So tidy up, put stuff away, give the garden a little blow with a blower. It doesn't matter how much you hoover, sawdust gets everywhere. Usually when I use the circular saw, I have an old hoover out there that I attach it to the circular saw and hoover up all the mess, but I didn't use it and I should have done, so there's a lot of mess, but it's all hoovered and clean. I'm clean, I've been showered, changed, feel so much better. The box is in, settled in, the birds are showing a lot of interest already. Like I said, I've got 4 breeding pairs of budgies, only 3 boxes. I now have 4 pairs of budgies, 4 boxes. So therefore, should be no more arguing and bickering. I've been in there with my phone, put it on ultra wide with the light on, and I can open top of the box, go in there nice and easy and have a look if I need to. And I'm pretty sure something will happen because the interest they're showing already, and I'm pretty sure it won't be long before they'll be laying eggs in there. The baby fledgling finches, they're getting more and more mobile by the day. Still a little bit worried because they like to come and sit on that halfway up ledge. I'm a bit worried about the cats. Now, other than chucking the cats over the fence and getting rid of them, I don't really know what to do. I think the girls have noticed if I've done it anyway, because once one's missing for more than 5 minutes, they're scouring the house looking for the cat. So that's not really an option. What I could do is devise and build something out from the ledge so that the cats can't jump up, because I'm going to have more and more fledglings that are always going to sit on that shelf because it is a good place for them to sit and they can obviously see predators and obviously cats. I know a lot of people are going to say like double skin it, because I have the CLS and I could double skin it with a void in the middle, but I don't really want to do that because I like to feed the birds and I won't be able to feed the birds when I've got to think of the cats. I didn't really, my script just fell on the floor. That means I'm going to be looking down at the floor like, hold on, I'll put it back. I'll keep an eye on them, I'll keep an eye on the cats, I'll do my best, I promise. Right, going to the non-smoking, non-drinking, like I said, I do appreciate everyone, all their well wishes, all their messages. It's been about 106 days now, doing really well. I have no intention of going back to smoking and drinking, 100% not smoking, because smoking, even the vape, is killing me. Although I have actually worked out now that if I leave my vape, so if I leave it in a shed or I leave it in the house and I go out the house and don't take it with me, then obviously I'm not literally just puffing on it all the time. I have to physically go and get it. So it could be an hour. If I've gone out shopping, it could be 2-3 hours or something. I've gone out for a walk, pick the girls up, go to the park. If I leave it at home, I don't miss it. So that's what I'm going to start to do more. So what I'm going to do is do an update about once a month, just to let you know how I'm getting on with the non-drinking, non-smoking. If you haven't got any clue what I'm talking about, then consider subscribing to the channel, because if you like this video, there's a lot more videos that you probably would like. So subscribe to the channel, please. It helps me out loads. Turn your notifications on. That way YouTube will let you know when I've uploaded more videos about birds and stuff, and you'll know what I'm talking about. I've still got a sore eye from when I used the grinder to grind them plates down to put them little finch houses in the aviary. I should have worn goggles, I didn't. I should have learnt my lesson, but it was really painful for about 2 days. So always wear eye protection. Again, if you're not subscribed to the channel and you ain't got a clue what I'm talking about, subscribe, go back to the last video, then you know exactly what I'm on about. So there we go. 4 houses, 4 breeding pairs of budgies, everyone's happy. So I'm happy, I'm clean, everyone's fed, watered up the house. So what I might do now is I might actually have a look at this Map of War book, or I could go on YouTube and catch up on some of my fishing videos that I've not seen for a while. Snag Bro, new video, Fish with Cal. Seems the buttons are here and the book is over there because I just put it back over there. I'm probably going to watch some fishing on YouTube. So thanks for watching. I shall see you very soon in the next video. Goodbye.